Hello, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful children of Grange. It's Mr. Goebel, Grange head teacher, and I am with you. And here's our CCCU assembly. And today, what I want to talk about is good listening. So, everybody, touch your ear, pinch your ear, say, "This is what I'm going to do." Good listening, touch your mouth. I'm going to use kind words. I'm going to use kind hands for great actions. I'm going to have confidence for me, consideration for everybody else. Now, listening is so amazing. Look at this person in the picture, this child in the picture. They are pushing the ear to say, "Come on, listen harder, listen harder." And the interesting thing is, we have some wonderful listening games, and I really hope you can work on brilliant listening, doing great listening this week. So one listening game that you all know how to play is Simon Says. I like to actually, sometimes I change the name from Simon. So everybody has to listen. And when you say Simon Says, you do it. But if they don't say Simon Says, then because you're listening really carefully, they didn't say Simon Says, then you don't do it. Otherwise, you're out. And it's just fun to play that because it gets our listening really good. So Simon Says, touch the ground. Simon Says, stretch up tall, jump. But we didn't say Simon Says, so you wouldn't jump. So well done, everybody. That's one listening game. Another listening game I like to do is now, this is really interesting. We don't just listen with our ears, we listen even with our eyes sometimes because we're watching what the person is telling us with their body. Like maybe they're feeling sad, then you can see from their face because maybe they're crying, then you know they're feeling sad and you can comfort them, you can be kind to them. Maybe you can see that they're a little bit cross and they need some space, so you can give them space. Maybe you can see that they're really happy and you could be happy for them. So, one way to improve our listening is by really, really, really looking at the other person. And the game that we can play is called Mirror. And what you do is you have a partner. So if there's an adult watching with you, we can do it together. You can do it together. So you just have a partner, and then you decide who's going to be the leader, and then the leader makes a movement, and the other person has to try and follow them. So if I move my hand, then the other person would move their hand, and they would just do exactly the same as me without talking. Or you can even talk, but it's like you do exactly the mirror of what I'm doing. So if I went like that, you'd go like that. If I went like that, you'd go like, and at the same time, and trying to move at the same speed at the same time. That's the mirror game. It's really good because it makes you really look at the other person and follow them. And in that is like doing good listening, not even just with your ears, but even with your eyes. You're really listening. What is the other person doing? Let me really listen to them so I can really understand. So that's another game that I think is really, really fun to play. So two games we said, Simon Says, and also the mirror game. And all you have to do in the mirror game, just choose a leader with your partner and that person, then start and work, and you just follow them. You act as if you are inside the mirror. And you can do another game which is called Follow My Leader, and then you just put one person as the leader, everybody behind, and then you march, and then whatever the leader does. So if the leader hops on one foot, you hop on that foot. If the leader jumps, then you jump, and you just follow the leader. And those are all really good ways of growing our listening. And that's what we said. Let's have great listening. So let's do good listening. Let's use kind words. Let's use kind hands for great actions. Kind hands, sharing hands. And let's do a CC salute because that's who we are at Grange. Let's put our hands on our hearts and say, I'm going to be my best. I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to give love to myself. And then look at our beautiful world and make a round circle. Like I'm circling out to this beautiful world. I want to be kind and help people and make the world a better place. Who were our class champions? Well, we had Amaya and Camden and Arham and Niam and Amira. Well done to you. So proud to see you. Oh, I forgot Mariam. And remember, everybody, we are so powerful. We're so kind. We're so loved. We are Grange and we are going to make it. I hope you enjoyed the reindeer. Looking forward to more treats in the future. Let's learn together, respect each other, and achieve our potential. And let me just read out which children got gold stars this week. Well, it was Ratan and Arta, and wow, Ratan and Arta, brilliant. And it was also Stefania and Bob Marley, and yours and Bob Marley. Wow, fantastic. And it was Mariam in Sojourner Truth, Eliza in Sojourner Truth, Niam in Sojourner Truth, and Niabung in Bob Marley. And are there any more? I'm looking for. Oh, and yes, and it was Camden and Aaron. Brilliant. I'm so proud of all of you. Well done, you gold star children. If I called out your name, that was a gold star, and hopefully Miss Edwards visited to give you a gold certificate, or maybe Miss Weber, or maybe your teacher gave you a gold certificate. Anyway, I am so proud of you. And just remember, let's be great. Let's be Grange.